Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be my monthly new makeup releases PR Roundup review style video. Just in case you're new, I do these every single month. I just round up all of the makeup that was sent as PR from the month prior and give you my thoughts on everything. I'm never trying to be braggy with these kinds of videos. I'm simply just trying to break down everything that I got sent and giving you my honest opinions and thoughts to help you be more informed. So in this video, we are going to be going over all of the makeup that was sent in June. It's a fairly large pile this month. I feel like the last couple have been a little bit smaller. This one's a little heavier. And there's a lot of Colourpop this time, like a lot. I'm excited to talk about everything with you. Before we hop into it, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my Instagram and TikTok by the time this video goes up. And then just my details for you. This choker I believe is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code BEAUTBEAN for 10% off. I don't think you can see them, but just in case you can, my plugs are from Love Kills Boutique. This is a Neff brand beanie, and this is a Christma brand wig. Check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about the makeup that I tried out in the month of June. Alright, the very first thing that got sent over was from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the America's Parks palette. I did already do a first impressions video and I did an Instagram video, so go check those out. I believe that tutorial's also on TikTok. But it's such a beautiful 15-pan palette. We have such a gorgeous range of mattes and shimmers. It very much gives me Raw Beauty Kristi at Forest Sight vibes with Colourpop, not because it's like a dupe of colors, but just because it's very much those earthy jewel toned shades. I love the colors in here. It can go a little bit more on the grungy side, which I love. And the shimmers in particular are so extra sparkly. I don't know if they changed their formula, but I swear it's better than it ever was, and I never had a problem with it before. These shimmers are outstanding. I've had a great time with this palette. I think it's really pretty and pretty versatile. They did a good job doing a very colorful, muted palette without it just being a rainbow palette, and this makes me really happy. So this was a fun one that I tried. I'm really happy about this release, and the packaging is so cute. And I do have a non-affiliated discount code with Nomad. It is BEAUTBEAN10. It will save you 10%. I don't make any commission off of that code. It's just for you to save money. Moving on, next I got sent the Odins Eye Collection, and I actually got sent this like 2 weeks before they even revealed it, so it was really cool that I got to like see it before it even launched. There were a couple makeup bags in the collection, but I'm not going to drone on about those because you could only get those if you bought the whole collection. I wish they'd sold those separately, but unfortunately they didn't. They did come out with a really nice brush set with 6 brushes. I really like all of them. We have a nice just fat blending brush, more of a skinnier blending brush. We have more of a packing brush. It's a little bit fluffier. You could do a little bit of blending if you needed to. A little bit more of a smaller, smudgier type packing brush for more detailed work. More of a flatter, skinnier, denser packing brush for just like really tiny areas, and then also a pencil brush. These are all sizes of brushes that I use fairly frequently. Honestly, the only brush that I feel like this range is missing is like a very flat, long brush like this for me to do cut creasy stuff, but I think this is a really solid brush set. They're very soft, synthetic brushes, and I'm really enjoying them. There's also this like brush cleaning sponge that I've been using all the time. That's why mine is so dirty. I just kind of take whatever brush that I think I might use again that has shadow on it, and I just kind of rub it around, and it kicks a lot of that product off so I can use it again. It's great. It obviously doesn't deep clean your brushes, but if you're just trying to use the same brush between 2 different shadows for an eye look, this is great. I don't have one of these, so I'm happy to have it. It's just been sitting on my desk and I use it literally all the time now. And finally, the palettes themselves. We have 3 palettes in the Saga of Freya series. I think they're really cute. I have already done dedicated first impressions videos with all of these. I've done Instagram videos with the Amber Tears and the Cat's Breath, and I did do a multiple looks video featuring all 3 of these palettes. So go check those out if you need some inspiration. The first one is the just standalone Saga of Freya palette. It is a book style and it has 2 different sides to it. The first side is more of like warm berry tones. It's really, really pretty, very romantic and kind of smoky-esque. And then the other side, I've been calling my Pumpkin Harvest palette because it just looks like a fall dream. It's so delicious and I'm craving fall so bad, so this side makes me pretty happy. The shimmers are gorgeous. There's no pressed glitters in this collection, and I'm really liking this. But I'm actually loving the other 2 even more than that one. I just think they're so pretty. This is the Amber Tears palette. I'm not going to drone on too much about this collection because I've already done so many videos with it, but I just wanted to kind of recap. This is the Amber Tears in case you missed it. It is a really cute 9-pan. It's just very springy, summery fairy vibes is what I've been calling it. I actually talked about this in my summer favorites video because it's just gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. I've had a great time with this one. I really like this bright corally red shade, and I really like peach red and purple together. I think it's really cute. And this specific like purpley bluey duochrome topper is gorgeous. And finally, the Cat's Breath palette. I actually talked about this in my June favorites video. It's so pretty, just absolutely stunning kind of turquoise tealy shades with pops of peach and orange. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed with this. It makes me so happy. The whole theme with the cat and everything. It's so cute, and I'm having such a good time with this one. In my first impressions with this palette, I did do swatch comparisons with this and the, what's it called? Electro Turquoise from Kaleido, so if you want to see comparisons, go check out that video. And you can use my affiliate code BEAUTBEAN in all caps to save 10%. I do make a small commission if you use that code, and I appreciate it, but no pressure. Next up, I got a little Pride package from Milk Makeup in collaboration with Good Die Young, so I got some goodies to share with you. A lot of these are still in their package because I already have a lot of these products and I don't need doubles. For instance, I have 2 of the plumping glosses in the shades Wired and Pumped. Pumped is a clear and Wired is like a pinky peachy color. I'm pretty certain I have this color. It's not my favorite formula. I don't dislike it, but I don't love it either. I like the plumping sensation, but the peppery scent in it that gives it that plumping sensation doesn't feel great in my throat, like when I breathe it in. So these aren't my favorite for that purpose, but they are very shiny and they look nice on the lips. I also got another Kush mascara. They send one with every package ever, so I already have like a surplus of these, so I'm gonna be giving these to friends so they can dig through it. Another one I'm giving to a friend is the star stamp. It literally looks just like this with little stars, and you can just stamp them on your face. I got mine right here. It's very cute. You just do little dots wherever you feel like you want little stars on your face. These are a lot of fun. I love the little stamps. Sometimes you just need to add a stamp to your face, and these are so cute. They are hard to remove, not gonna lie. Sometimes it takes a couple washes to get them off, but they are really cute, and one of my friends is really gonna like this. And then 2 more that I actually might keep because I do actually have some plans to travel this year. Nowhere far, but I still like have to pack a makeup bag a couple times this year, so I might keep these for that because they're travel size versions. But it's the Hydro Grip setting spray and the Hydro Grip primer, and I love both of these with my whole heart. One of my favorite primers of all time and one of my favorite setting sprays of all time. So I'm undecided. I might give these to one of my friends, but I also might hoard them for myself to make my makeup bag easier to pack, because they're smaller, you know? And then 2 things that I did not have are 2 of the cheek sticks, which I love this formula, and I did not have these colors. We have the shades Dash and Swerve. Swerve I'm actually wearing on my cheeks right now. It's just kind of like a burnt orangey sort of color, and Dash is a really cute, just light pinky shade. It's adorable. I'm liking both of these. I like this formula. It blends really nice on the skin and it lasts pretty decently, so I'm happy to add these to my collection, and I'm thrilled that they're minis because I did not need full-size sticks of these because the full sizes for Milk Makeup are huge. Always get the mini if you can. And then the Good Die Young colors that got sent, we have Yellow, Red, Blue, we have Steel Sunshine, Rock Lobster, and Blue Ruin. I'm not currently coloring my hair. I'm just letting it be natural while it continues to grow out. I do want to start adding colors into it again once it gets longer, so I think I'm gonna hold on to these for a later date, and maybe we will play with some colors in the future. Well, not we. I don't plan on making hair videos, but maybe I will personally play with them in the future, and you will see it later. We will see. All right, first Colourpop thing that got sent to me that I actually decided not to keep. I'll just scooch over right here so I can insert a picture. It was the Neon collection, in quotations. I was not excited about this, to say the least. It just didn't tickle my fancy. So I decided to just keep them in their boxes. I've already let my friends go through them because they just weren't for me. I didn't need little neutral palettes with a pop of color. I would hardly even consider the pop of color a neon. It wasn't quite bright enough. They were okay. I could see a lot of people enjoying them if you play with mostly neutrals and want that pop of color, but for me, the packaging was the most exciting part. And they also came out with lip oils, which I liked the colors of them, but lip oils are so sheer, so I felt like they missed an opportunity to do more of an opaque gloss or an actual lipstick or something like that. That would have been really fun, but this was just a very sheared out neon collection and it wasn't for me, so I decided just to pass that along to some friends. Alright, so moving on to a palette that I did keep. I finally got to try Alien Cosmetics. This is the Bunnies palette. They sent this out to me and I'm so happy I finally got to try them. I do already have a video on my Instagram and TikTok, depending on which platform you prefer, playing with this palette, so if you want to see a look, go check that out. And I do want to do like a get ready with me or something with this as well at some point. My filming list is so long, you guys, you don't even know. I'm trying so hard to like get all these videos out that you want from me, but I have so many things on my list, but I'm gonna try to do a get ready with me or something with this palette so I can get another look for you. The shimmers are so glidey and pretty. I was so astounded at just how sparkly and smooth they were. And the mattes are very punchy, very pigmented. They seem to blend nicely for me so far. I think I only used the pink and the purple so far, but I'm excited to use the other shades. So far, I'm really impressed with this. This palette does have a heftier price tag. I believe it's over $60, so I know that's not gonna be for everybody, but I am happy with it so far, and I will try to keep using this to give you more of a thorough opinion, but I've heard really good things about Alien Cosmetics, and so far I'm not disappointed. I'm really enjoying this one. All right. Back at it again with some Colourpop. I really feel like they expedited this launch because of how unenthused most people were with the Neon collection. But next is the Hello Kitty collection. This Hello Kitty collection is so cute and I'm having such a good time with it. I did already do a dedicated video to this whole collection, so if you want to see me play with everything, go check out that video. I love that look that I created in that video, by the way. But let's just get started. We have a lip scrub and I've been using this pretty much every day. It's just been sitting here on my filming desk. It is the scent Pineapple Pop. It's just a nice pleasant pineapple popsicle kind of scent and it's cute. I really like the lip scrubs from them. I have another one here. I have the Lizzie McGuire one in my desk and I have one downstairs as well. So I really like these lip scrubs. Sticking with lips, we also have 3 lip balms. I'm wearing one right now. The shades are Fun in the Sun, Hello Fruity, and Tropic Cute. I'm wearing Fun in the Sun right now. It's just kind of like a neutral. That's kind of what I was going for today. And I think it's really pretty. Tropic Cute is more of also a neutral, but a little bit more of a pinky neutral. It's a little bit brighter. And then Hello Fruity is more of that like cherry color. It's so pretty, so bright and fun. I really like these. They came out with tinted lip balms back with the Colourpop Land collection, I think early this year or last year. I think it might have been last year. Pretty certain it was last year, but those were a lot more sheer. They barely packed a punch. These ones pack a lot more punch. They have more pigment to them. They're so comfortable and just nourishing. It just feels like I have a lip treatment on. I'm really liking these. I'll probably keep all 3 of these for at least quite a while, if not forever, because I'm really liking them, especially this shade. I can see wearing this one quite often just because I could throw it on with anything. We got 2 blushes and I love them. We have the shades Aloha Honey and Island Shine. Aloha Honey is this bright, bright, bright coral. I love it. I talked about this in my June favorites video and I think I talked about it in my summer favorites video because I fell in love with this at first sight. It's gorgeous. Both of these are a matte formula. They don't have the shimmers or glitters like a lot of their blushes do. I love this blush. It's one of my favorites in my collection currently. It's so stinking cute and bright. And Island Shine is also really cute, don't get me wrong. The other one just outshines it for me by a lot, but this is also really cute. Just a nice, still a brighter pink, but a little bit more of like a little more cool tone, but it's not a cool tone. It's still warm, but it's just a little less exciting than the other one, just in comparison, but this one's also adorable. And finally, we have the little quads, and I'm having fun with these. The first one is Cherry Sweet. This is the pinky toned one, obviously. I do like the range in all of these. I think they did a good job with the 2 mattes, 2 shimmers. There's no glitters in any of these, thank goodness, because they ruined that with the Animal Crossing collection, because when there's only 4 shadows, why are you gonna take up one of those spots with a glitter? But the shimmers are really pretty. I like how in this palette we have kind of like a cooler tone and a warmer tone, more of like a fuchsia and then more of a coral. We have a really pretty deeper shimmer and then one that could make a really pretty inner corner highlight or like a halo eye kind of thing. It's a nice curated little quad. Cocoa Cutie is also adorable. Again, we have kind of that more rich royal blue shade and then more of a turquoisey lighter shade. And then we have the 2 different tones of blue in here as well. The only reason this one doesn't excite me very much is because it's so similar to the Rumor Has It palette, which came out very recently, the Blue 5 pan. So this one isn't like super crazy innovative for me, but it is still objectively cute. Pineapple Cake I'm in love with. This is the 4-pan yellow palette. They haven't really done a yellow focused palette in a long time, so this makes me really happy. Again, I like that we have the 2 different tones of matte yellow and then 2 completely different yellow shimmers. We have more of like a rich lemon yellow and then more of a like softer highlighty yellow. So you can do, again, like a cute inner corner highlight or a pop on the lid. It's a nice, bright, fun little quad. And then the biggest plot twist of June was the fact that I fell head over heels in love with Teeny Keeny. Typically orange is the color I gravitate towards the least, but something about this is so cute and special. I love how rich and deep this darker orange gets, and then the other one is so bright and fun. And again, we have this really pretty, brighter, more rich orange shimmer, and then the lighter, more creamsicle highlighty shade. This is such a well done quad. I'm really into this one. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my summer favorites as well. They did a great job with this little quad. And you can use my non-affiliated discount code 5BEAUTBEAN to save $5 on orders 25 or more. It doesn't always work on every single release ever, but it will save you $5 if it does work, and I don't make any commission off of it. It's just for you to save money. Next up, Essence sent me a package with 5 mascaras. I did not need 5 mascaras in a row, so I did put 3 away already to give to friends. It was the original Lash Princess, the volume one, and then the waterproof Lash Princess. It was like the pink tube, the blue tube, and the green tube, or I guess like a peach tube. But the 2 that I'm gonna keep, and I will try at some point, but if I don't try them within the next month or 2, I'll probably give them to a friend. I haven't opened them yet. But it's the purple one, the Sculpted Volume Mascara, and the brighter pink one, the Curl and Volume Mascara. I'm not really the best tester for mascara because my natural lashes are horrible. They're just pinned straight and they're very short. They don't really ever look good with mascara, but I'll try to give these a whirl. You can let me know in the comments if these are like worthwhile, because if not, I'll probably just give them to friends, but maybe I will try them out. My goal is to try them out, but we shall see. Next up from Colourpop yet again, and I will also scooch because I decided I will pass this one along to a friend as well. It's the Lust for Dust palette. It initially launched on Ulta's site and then soon went to Colourpop's site, and then they sent it to me. So yeah, Lust for Dust palette. I feel like theoretically, I could have been more into it and I would have been more willing to do a video, but as you can see, I've already acquired a lot of palettes at this point and I already had a lot of content I was trying to film for you, so it just didn't make the cut, frankly. I didn't love it enough to try to move things around for it, so I ended up deciding to give this to one of my friends, so one of them will enjoy it more than I will probably. But then Colourpop came at it again with another collection immediately. This is the Lush Life collection, and this one I actually am in love with. I did already do a dedicated video with this on YouTube, and then this look that I'm wearing right now is with this palette for Instagram. So go check those out if you are interested. I guess we can start with complexion. We got some new Cheek Dew Serum blushes. We got the shades Hibiscus, Passion Flower, and Starfruit. Hibiscus is more of like a brighter corally one. Passion Flower is a little bit more of a deeper like reddish berry tone, and Starfruit is more of like a neutrally pink kind of shade, but still a little bit brighter than just a neutral pink. This isn't my personal favorite formula just because it's a little sheer for my liking. I like there to be a little bit more pigment, so these aren't perfect for me, but I will say I do like these more than the initial ones that had launched. I probably will at least keep Hibiscus kicking around because it's cute, but again, I still would prefer a little bit more of a pigmented blush. I'll probably start layering these with a blush stick. One of you suggested that because I do like the blush sticks from Colourpop, so this would give me that dew that I like because I love the finish of these. I just need more pigment, so I might piggyback it with a blush stick. We got 3 Luxe glosses. I really enjoy the Luxe gloss formula. It just covers my lips so nicely and looks so shiny and juicy. I enjoy it. We have the shades Orchid, Peace Lily, and Vanda. Orchid is more of an orangey coral shade. Very cute. These are all a little more on the sheer side, so you're not going to get like this intense of a color on your lips, but it's still a cute little wash of it. Peace Lily is so pretty. It's a neutral peachy tone with sparkles in it, and I live for a sheer neutral sparkly gloss. It's one of my favorite things ever. And the shade Vanda is again more of a brighter coral, but it's also a little bit more pinky rather than the other one, which is more orangey. So these glosses are really cute. I like that they have those little pops of color to them. I wish maybe they were a little more opaque because that would have been really fun, but at the same time, the sheerness goes nicely with the sheer blushes, so I think a lot of people will be kind of into that. Moving on to the eyes, we have 3 eye pencils that I'm so excited about because I'm always looking to add more eye pencils to my collection because I wear one every single time I do my makeup. We have the shades Aglow, Canopy, and 2 Can Do It. Aglow is a really pretty metallic, bright, limey green. It's so pretty and so much fun. I love this shade. Canopy is a matte one, but it's more of like a truer evergreen type shade. It's so lovely, and I don't have a shade just like this, so this made me really happy. And Two Can Do It is more of a metallic yellow. It's super cute. I love metallic eye pencils because it just makes your eyes look so wet and glossy. It's so pretty. And finally, the Lush Life palette. This is a 12 pan palette, and it's so gorgeous. One of my favorite palettes that they've released this year. It's so pretty. I read your comments on my first impressions video with this, and it didn't even occur to me, but this palette would have kicked it just a little bit more if it had a bright matte yellow. That would have taken it to the next level, but aside from that, I do love it. There are no pressed glitters in here, no sequin shadows, so I'm all about that. I love these rich bluey green tones. We haven't seen this from Colourpop in a while, like a nice curated color story with like rich jewel tone blues and greens. They've not really done that in a while, so I think this is nice. It's a nice balance of warm and cool tones. It's very tropical. I'm into it. I think it's a lot of fun. I love the look I made today. I love the look I made in my first impressions video, so I'm pretty happy with this collection. All right, Noella Lashes. I've been using their lashes for, I feel like about 6 months now, if not more, but they just came out with a lash subscription service where they'll send you 3 lashes a month, and she restocked 3 of my favorites in celebration of that. I do have a discount code with Noella Lashes. It's not affiliated. It is BEAUTBEAN in all caps. I think it saves you 10%. I'll have it in the description box. I don't make any commission. It's just for you to save money. I don't know if it'll work on the subscription service, but it does work on individual lashes. The ones she resent me are Fiona, which I'm actually wearing a pair right now. These are almost on their last leg, so this was perfect timing. I love the Fionas. They're just so long and wispy, and they taper out in the end. It's so gorgeous. And then also Heather and Blair, I think is what got sent. They're not labeled, so I can't remember which ones they are, but I'm pretty sure these are Heather and Blair. Heather are also very long and tapered on the outside, and Blair are a little bit more like wispy and round. They're really pretty. I recommend scrolling through her site if you are interested in some new synthetic lashes because she has some really good styles. All right, Pixi sent me a package, and at face value, I was excited. I was like, oh, these are such cute palettes. I could do a video playing with all of them. But again, I was already so swamped with filming, and I knew I had some other things coming up that I was gonna need to film for too. And then the more I looked at these palettes individually, the more I was like, you know, I don't know if these are perfect for me, but I think they will be great for some of you, so I want to just kind of chat about them. And I'm sure my friends will be happy digging through these. They always love going through my makeup bag when I have things to give to my friends. First is this highlight palette. It's the Mind Your Own Glow palette, and this one I was first excited about because it has like, I'll actually pop a picture up here so you can see it a little bit better as I'm holding it up because it's all reflective because it's in the package still. I was excited about it because it's a really pretty highlight palette, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I'm only for sure gonna use this light one, potentially this one depending on how dark it is, potentially the light pink, and maybe the dark pink as a blush topper. But most of this palette's gonna go unused for me. This isn't perfect for me. I know I personally wouldn't reach for it as eyeshadow, so I decided better not open it. I will pass it along to a friend. Next is the Shapeshifter palette. This is a 9-pan contour palette. And again, initially I was excited because I was like, oh, this shade will be really cute for contour. This would be cute for bronzer. I could potentially use this for like a matte highlight, which I don't use a matte white highlight anymore. I don't bake under my eyes. The highlighty shades in the center would not work for me. A lot of this palette would go untouched as well. I don't even like to contour anymore. I just do bronzer. So this one would also be better off going to one of my friends. This next one is the Cream Rouge palette, and it's a big palette of a lot of different cream lip and cheek colors. And I am into cream blush, but I don't know, the sizing of the pans, it would be hard for me to stick like my beauty sponge or one of my big cream blush brushes, goodness gracious, in these pans. And I know I personally wouldn't reach for this as a lip product because I like individual products. I don't like palettes for my lips. So this is just not meant for me, but I do like the idea of it. And there is a really nice range of colors in here. And finally is the Tones and Textures palette. And I think a lot of you might really enjoy this one. It's mostly neutrals, but it has a solid range of pops of colors. We have different greens, blues, oranges, pinks. It's just, it didn't wow me enough to, again, rearrange my filming schedule to try to prioritize it. So I decided I will leave it in its package. My friends can go through it. And I did still want to talk about these because I think some of you might really like these little palettes. I think they're cute. They're just not perfect for me. Next up, Urban Decay sent over a package with some of their like popular 24/7 branded items. First being 3-eye pencils. I'm keeping all of these. I love the Urban Decay pencils. I just don't have a large collection of them because they are pricier, and I have a good relationship with Colourpop and NYX pencils, so I don't always need to spend $20 on a pencil. But I'm happy to add these to my collection because they're gorgeous shades. We have the shades Freck, Psychedelic Sister, and Zero. Freck I'm actually wearing in my waterline right now. It's a gorgeous metallic limey springy green. I love it. It's so pretty. I feel like it's a slightly different tone than the Aglow one from Colourpop, but they're very similar at the same time. Psychedelic Sister is a gorgeous metallic purple, and I don't have a lot of purple liners, so I'm really happy about adding this one. And Zero is just a black, and I always need a black pencil because I use one to tightline my upper waterline every single time I do my makeup because it helps my lash band blend, so happy to add another one to my repertoire. And then two more that got sent that I'm just gonna pass along to friends because I don't think I'll really get enough use out of them. We have this eyeshadow stick in the shade Chaos. It's a beautiful blue shade, but I just don't reach for eyeshadow sticks. I tell myself I will, but I just won't, so I'm gonna give that to a friend. And then this single shadow in the shade Floored. It's really pretty. It's a metallic reddish burgundy color, and at first I was happy to take it out and use it, but I just don't really reach for singles like this that are in their own separate packaging. I'm sure I could pop it out of the packaging and put it into a pan, but I don't know. I just didn't need this enough to go through that effort, so I'm gonna give this one to a friend as well, but it is a really pretty color. Next up, just two more things, and I'm so excited about this next one. It's like the most exciting launch of the month for sure. It is the Lethal Cosmetics Teresa is Dead collaboration, the Lethal is Dead collab. I'm so excited. Congratulations again, Teresa. I'm so proud of her. She killed it with this. They are a match made in heaven, this brand and her. I'm just so happy she got to do this. She is so deserving. I did already do a first impressions with this collection, and in theory, I want to do a 2 looks video, but I just don't know when I'll have the time because I'm about to leave in a couple days for my birthday week. I'll actually be on my birthday vacation when this video goes up, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know when I'll be able to film with it and get it up. I'm like kind of trying to pre-film, and I have a lot on my plate. So I'm gonna try to do a 2 looks video, but at the very least I will be doing an Instagram video, so just stay tuned. I'll for sure have at least one more look for you. There are 3 liners in this collection, and I was so excited to finally try this gel pot liner formula. It's so creamy and good. It stayed on my eyes. It didn't irritate my waterline. It was wonderful. I love these. We have the shades Ectoplasm, Entity, and Spectre. Ectoplasm is this brilliant lime green. It looks like slime. It's gorgeous. I love it. Entity is this beautiful kind of slate gray color. It's gorgeous, and it just looks so, I don't know, unique, especially when you pair it with pops of color. It's such a cool shade. And Spectre, I haven't had the opportunity to use just yet, but I want to use it very soon, and it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous blue. I love the depth in it. It's so pretty. And the actual Lethal is Dead palette. It is such a gorgeous 9-pan palette. It is up for pre-order currently, I believe. I'll have all the links down below as usual. I love the tones in here. We have gorgeous blues, turquoise, lime, pinks, purples. It's such a fun color story, and I'm just so proud of her. She did such a good job. I love the horror theme. It's so stinking cute. I'm obsessed with this. Congratulations again, Teresa. I'm so proud of you. And finally, very last launch that I got sent in. It was another Colourpop launch. This is for the Fine Feathered and High Tide collections. These did initially again go to Ulta first, but then they recently went on Colourpop's site and then they sent them my way. So yeah, I already have a video with these 2 palettes together on my channel. I did a really fun 2-toned look, so go check out that video if you're interested. Let's chat about the Fine Feathered first. We can just stick in alphabetical order. Both collections came with a Super Shock Duo, a liner duo, and a palette. So with the Fine Feathered collection, we got the 2 Super Shock shadows. We got the shades Bubbly and Plume. Bubbly is a really pretty kind of more toppery baby pink sparkly shade. It doesn't have a lot of background color. It actually works nicely as a face highlight. And Plume has more of that pinky background color. It actually looks pink when you apply it to the eyes, and it's also so sparkly and gorgeous. And I love the baby pink packaging on these. It's so cute. The 2 liners are the shades Charmer and Loverboy. Charmer is a really pretty purple, and Loverboy is a bright pink. Again, I don't have a lot of purples in my collection, so I was really excited to add this. I love Colourpop's pencils, so they will happily join my cup of pencils. And the actual Fine Feathered palette. I do want to do Instagram videos as well with both of these. I'm going to try my best. But it's a 9-pan palette, monochromatic, Nothing new with Colourpop, but I do think it's cute. It's kind of like berry pink tones. Again, no pressed glitters, which makes me really happy. We have 2 shimmers, 6 mattes, and 1 sequin shadow. I love the range of tones in here. It's just really rich and romantic. I like berry tones on my blue-green eyes. I think it looks really pretty. So yeah, I actually don't have a ton of berry eyeshadows in my collection, so I'm not mad to have this. And now the High Tide collection, which is definitely the more exciting one for me out of these two. The Super Shock shadows are the shades Coconut and Sure Thing. Coconut is a really pretty, rich, shimmery metallic blue. It's actually what's on the outer part of my wing here. Super, super pretty. And Sure Thing is just a gorgeous, glitzy, glimmery teal shade. It's so bright, and I don't have Super Shocks in these kinds of colors, so I'm pretty excited about that. The 2 pencils are Catsuit and Zulu, and I love these so much. Catsuit is more of a deeper teal, and Zulu is a bright, punchy turquoise. I love these. I'm so excited to have them in my cup. They're so cute. And finally, the High Tide palette. This is another 9-pan monochromatic palette, but teals. I'm honestly shocked they have not done a teal palette before. This one's really cute. We have 3 shimmers, 5 mattes, and 1 sequin shadow. I really like the range in here. I think it's pretty versatile for what it is, being a monochromatic palette. I did already go over this in that video, so I'm trying to just kind of wrap it up for you. But yeah, I think it's pretty versatile. I think even though it is a monochromatic palette, you could do quite the variety of looks. I love teal and turquoise shadow, so I think this is pretty fun and exciting. I'm really happy they did this one. The Fine Feathered, I probably could have either way, I wouldn't have minded if it existed or not, but this one I'm pretty happy that it exists. I know a lot of people have been wanting them to do teals, so this one's really cute. So yeah, that wraps it up for my latest PR Roundup review for June. I'd love to know what you think. Have you tried any of the products I mentioned today? Do you want to try anything? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me an ocean related emoji, just because there's a lot of tropical things in the Roundup review that we chatted about this month. Even though I'm terrified of the ocean, leave me an emoji relating to the ocean. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BEAUTBEAN. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.